Hey guys, welcome back to GNF Legacy Farm. Kelsey here, and you'll notice that we are actually not at the Legacy Farm today. So, my husband and my name is Kelsey, for those of you who don't know me, and my husband's name is Brandon, and we decided to go camping this weekend with our two hound dogs. If you followed our channel for a little while, you've probably met Daisy May and Boots. So for our camping trip, we decided to go to, I would consider this northern Michigan, but it is northern of the lower peninsula. So Michigan has the two peninsulas, and we are in the northern part of the lower peninsula, and we live in southeast Michigan. So we're a couple hours north of home. And so we are staying just at a little state campground, like by the DNR. And I think there's like 15 spots here. Just a small little campground. It's a pretty primitive campground that we're staying at here. It just has like outhouses and stuff. It doesn't have electric, which is what we wanted. Especially this is our first camping trip. Well, this is our first camping trip together ever. And this is our first camping trip with the dogs. So we wanted to stay somewhere that was not going to be very busy and, just kind of relax and enjoy ourselves. We're around people all the time. We really don't want to be around people. So that's why we chose maybe a less desirable campground for other people. But this is exactly what we wanted. Just a small little state campground, and it is beautiful here. It is really nice. It's been around for a long time. We had someone that stopped in actually, and they were talking to us for a minute. The man was 76. Yeah, the man was 76, and he said that he'd been taking his son here when he was 4 years old. So they used to come here a lot when his son was younger, and his son is 51 now. So that's pretty cool. And they were telling us that like right by our site used to actually be a boat launch. So that was kind of neat. But rather than that, we are just by ourselves right now, which we are which we really like. Like I said, those people just visited and then left. But we are happy to see how this works out, and hopefully we like camping and it'll be something that we can do in the future. It is nice. We chose this time of year so that it wouldn't be too hot at night and be easy sleeping for us and easy on the dogs too. So I'll show you a little bit what we have going on. So first, Boots says hi. Second, we have some ribs cooking. We wanted to eat something pretty nice, so we decided to, my husband, I should say, decided to cook some ribs on the fire here. So we've got like the tripod cooker and got some ribs on a grate. We'll finish those off in tin foil to kind of bake them after a while, but right now just letting them get some smoke. So this is our tent. Nothing fancy. I kept asking my husband, do we need a tent? He's like, no, we got one. And so we set it up, and he's like, oh, this is a little smaller than I thought. So it's gonna be a little tight tonight with the two of us and the two dogs, but it'll be all right. We did bring an air mattress because it'll be easier for us to sleep on, and there's a little spot in the corner for the dogs, so we'll be all right. Like I said, it'll be a fun time, just nice and relaxing and being outside, which is what we like. And the dogs are doing well so far too, because the dogs also love being outside. They're very much farm dogs, and so they like being outside. It is their thing, except for Daisy is going to go in the tent. But I will stop her from doing that. Well, that's our first update. I will check back in a little bit and kind of tell you guys how it's going, so you can see how our first ever camping trip is going here. So for dinner, we're going to have ribs that we cooked over the fire for the last couple hours. And so I'm going to show you guys that. And then we also have some sweet corn on the fire right now. that we're having as well, because of course you know that I'm going to have something farm fresh with our meal. And of course the sweet corn is from a local farm at home that I got before we left yesterday. And I know when it was picked yesterday. And so I'm very, very picky about my produce. Especially like this last year or so, I've become very picky about my produce because I want to know like how fresh it is, and where it was grown and how it was grown. So that is something that you definitely should pay attention to. And it is not that hard to find fresh food locally, especially when it's in season. So don't settle for anything less. Here's the sweet corn. Now, yes, it is charred, but that is just the actual husk. The kernels below are perfectly fine. So that's just how we cook it, like that. And then here are the ribs we have in tin foil. And it's just being cooked above the fire like that. And that is our setup for dinner tonight. So of course I had to make some popcorn over the fire here, and you can't see it in the video, but Boots was right next to me helping me. I think she was pretty excited to see what was going on, and she loves to eat some popcorn too. Hey guys, now we're back for night 2. Now tonight we're staying somewhere a little bit different. It is still a state campground. It's still primitive like the last one, but it's just a different campground, but it's very similar. And this one actually has a nicer view. There's actually some more people here this time, but there's no one even close to us, so it's very nice. It's what we like, and I'll show you guys. So we're cooking on the fire again, the leftover ribs from yesterday. It's gonna be tonight's dinner, and more sweet corn, watermelon. You can see we have this beautiful view right through there. And we did get a new tent today. This one is perfect, so we're really happy with this one. It was really cheap too. I got it on sale, the coupon. But anyways, you can see there, that's where the dogs are gonna sleep. We're really roughing it here. Not, but so we've got a lot more room this time, and it still fits our air mattress comfortably. And if you moved it a different way, you could probably fit 2 air mattresses in here. But we've got the 1 air mattress and 2 spots for the dogs to sleep, plus room for all of our stuff. So we're happy that we made the upgrade there. Boots is happy, aren't you? So we are very happy, and this is our campsite for tonight. I'll let you know how it goes. So we are adding one thing to dinner tonight that we didn't have last night, and that is my cream cheese poppers. At least that's what I call them. But we have sweet banana peppers, and I just have a thin layer of cream cheese spread inside. Put a little Lawry seasoning on it, and we put it over the fire. We do this all the time on the grill. They're really good. I love fresh peppers, and these are also from a fresh local farm, but I have them in my garden too. But here, it does not get much better than that. Sometimes I top them with like a sprinkle shredded cheese too, but I didn't want to get too fussy, so that is perfect. They're so good. Never cooked them this way over fire before, but we do it over the grill, so it'll be just as good. So overall, we had a wonderful time. We really enjoyed ourselves, and the dogs were really good. We are very happy that we finally got to go camping. We've been wanting to do this for years, and we cannot wait to go again in the spring and early fall next year. So it was definitely a success, and I hope you enjoy some of our pictures here from our trip.